Hi, my name is Richard A. Jacobson, and this is my show, 12:06 a.m. It is my response to the AI crisis. If you know the legend of Robert Johnson, he went to the crossroads at midnight, met with the devil, sold his soul to become this great blues player. I'm assuming that at 12:06 the deal is done. 12:06, whatever bargain you've made has been made. And I'm equating the devil with AI. If we're going to sell our soul to AI, we've done it. It's finished. It's not going to be put back in the box. And you can't change that. The only way we can actually address it is use it as a tool. You cannot use an AI-produced image as your own. It's at best lazy and at worst morally bankrupt. That no matter how many prompts you put in, you can't call yourself an artist. The closest you can call yourself is an art director, because you're directing the image, but you're not creating the image. That being said, you can use it as a tool. It can be a great way of exploring new right angles that you would never expected when you start painting or start drawing or coming up with concepts. And that's where I found in the show. It did take me down avenues I would never have thought of. When I started this show, I realized that hyperrealism wasn't going to work as well, because as Midjourney and these AIs continue, they're all going for as photographic as possible. So I thought, well, I think it's important to show that I did this by hand. Like, these pieces are hand done. So when I started doing watercolors, I made sure that there's brushwork. You can see the function, you can see the medium. When I started doing oil paintings, like the hands back there, it's loose for me. Like, it's big, bold brush strokes. And it's more like some of my older paintings, which were loose and big, bold brush strokes with brighter colors. Some paintings I did approach the hyperrealism or realism more along photorealism than hyperrealism, but I did pull those in here because it is also a tool or a medium or a method of explaining or showing my techniques, showing my images. If you look at a Rothko in a book, you see a black square. It has nothing. You flip the page. If you see a black Rothko in person and you're sensitive to it, it'll make you cry. It's the saddest painting, and yet it's just black. But it's the hands that touch the canvas, it's the hands that play the instrument that communicate directly to each human. That kind of communication, that oral tradition, that authentic communication is what we're lacking, needn't very much, and hopefully this show has to some degree. When I started this show 8 months ago, I didn't expect it to grow as big or as quick or take over my life as much. Come and see what I've spent 8 months pouring out. These last 8 months have been the most creatively exciting and personally challenging 8 months I think I've ever experienced. Come see the result.